Highlights for this weekend, we began with the 7th grade. Right off the tip, Cynthia with the steal. A nice display of speed as she takes it by her defender and to the rim. Then later on in the first, head up on the fast break. Great vision finds Julia by the basket. An early 6-0 lead for the 7th grade. But the other team would get back into the game. The girls can't secure a rebound and they give up a second chance shot. The girls led by only 2 at halftime. Final seconds of the third. Cynthia does it again, this time from NBA 3-point range. Splash. That's the third 3-pointer of the year for the best shooter in the family. Fourth quarter, 7th grade up 5, make that 7. Nice spot-up jumper by Melina, shoulder squared and everything. 4 points on the day for her. However, the other team would not go down without a fight. Their point guard pulls up and banks in a 3-point shot of her own. Lead cut down to 4. A few minutes later, this happens way too often in CYO games. The girls forget which basket they are shooting in, and Cynthia spots up and drains a shot in her own basket. And the lead is now down to 2. But Cynthia would make up for it in a big way. She banks in a huge runner late in the game and pushes the lead back up to 4. Less than a minute to go, the other team in transition. The 7th grade fouls and 1. They go on to make the free throw, and it was a 1-point game. With 10 seconds left on the clock, Tiffany inbounds it and is picked off. A terrible pass, but luckily Melina is there to wrestle the ball away. She gets the ball to Julia, who runs out the clock. The 7th grade hangs on for dear life and win it 20-19. What happened there with shooting your own basket? You just have a brain cramp?
Yeah.
When did you realize that you just shot in your own basket?
Like when I was like on the other side.
So after you made the shot? Overall, how'd you think you guys played?
It's okay. It was okay.
Okay. What'd you guys do well?
Our defense was not as messy.
So you're 3-3 right now. What do you think is your overall feeling for the next 2 games?
We have a chance if everyone shows up to a game.
The day after for Tiffany, as she and brother Brett watched the 6th graders on Sunday. An atrocious first half, not a good job staying with the point guard, and the other team is left with an open shot to bank in 2-0. The girls were just a step slow in the first half and couldn't get to the ball. After the block, the other team gets to the rebound, puts it up. The girls then can't secure the rebound. 6th grade down 12-2 at halftime. Second half, different story. Fiona finally hits a jumper from the outside to get the scoring going. And then in the fourth, Fiona throws it up court to Leslie, who banks in her 2 points of the game. The lead cut down to 5. Off the next possession, the girls pressed really well in the second half and caused turnovers, including the one right here. Jamie with the steal. She takes it to the basket but misses the layup. Victoria then can't get the shot off. 6th grade still down 12-7. Not scoring on that chance was a 4-point swing because the other team would then drain the outside shot. Instead of being down 3, they were now down 7, and that was pretty much your ball game. A pair of Victoria free throws made it closer later on, but the 6th grade girls have now lost 2 straight. Second half you played better. What was different in the second than the first half?
We started waking up, and then we just started getting better and learning how they play, and then just modifying our plays and stuff so we could get past their defense.
8th graders got off to a nice start in Pacifica on the out-of-bounds play. Amanda with the easy shot down low, and then right away, the girls put on the press and cause a turnover. Amanda with the steal. She plays catch with Pamela, gets it back to Amanda. She scores again, 4-0 early on. But the rest of the game was really sloppy, to say the least. Maybe it was rust or fatigue, but the overall effort and execution just was not there. It was the 8th grade's lowest point total of the year, but they still win it 17-9. Now on to some baseball. For Game 2 of the 5th grade season, a lot of errors early on led to an early 7-0 hole, and it was only the first inning. But after getting the jitters out of the way, they started making some plays in the field. A big pop-up here in the third. First baseman Calvin gets underneath it and makes the catch for the putout, and then he takes a bow. A few batters later, Justin snatches the line drive off the bat of number 11 with a shoestring catch, and the side was retired. Ricardo pitched for the first time. He went 2 innings strong and struck out the side in the fourth, but the 5th graders would lose Friday night. Sunday, same team they had to play against, and it was the same story, but at the plate, they started putting the ball in play. Ryan smacks this one the other way, but it was right to the first baseman. Justin did have a double, but the boys were shut out for the second consecutive game. Back to the hardwood and NDV Friday night. Annika and the third graders still looking for their first win. Some good passing by the other team, and the girls give up a layup. It was 10-0 heading into the fourth. Their lone bucket of the game came from the hands of Sophie. Justina lobs one into the paint, and Sophie banks it in. The third grade girls would lose 12-2. And finally, the great Miss Pendleton at Mission Dolores checking out the 5th grade game. First quarter, Kayla finds Christine down low. She misses, but her twin Cecilia puts it back in. Those are the first 2 points ever by Cecilia. Still in the first, Kayla finds her way through the defense and to the bucket. 5th grade up 12-4 at halftime. Second half, Kayla was dishing out the assists left and right. She finds Christine. History in the making again. Christine follows her twin sister and scores the first 2 points in her career. Then to cap off an 8-0 run, Kayla with the dish to Cecilia. That made it 20-4. Fourth quarter, on the designed out-of-bounds play, Kayla from the outside drains the jumper. 14 points on the day for Kayla. And then to cap it off, Michaela cuts to the basket and Becky finds her for the easy layup. Season high 6 points for Michaela. The 5th grade picks up win number 6, 24-6.
First basket, how does it feel?
Really good.
How did it feel right after you made it?
I felt so excited.
Excited? When it left your hand, did you know it was gonna go in?
Kinda.
Kinda. How about you? You made one too, right? How did it feel to make your first basket?
I don't know. Cool,
You don't know?
I guess.
Cool. Did you know it was going in once it left your hand?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Do you feel you're more part of the team now that you guys have scored? Happy? Big smile. Are you guys twins?
Yes. You got it.
And before we go, everybody come out to the annual St. Mary's Picnic on Saturday. It goes on from 11 to 4 in San Bruno at the City Park. Come join the fun. For more details, log on to the blog. And also this week on the blog, the latest episode of Shem's Corner.